Well, back at the arena for the heavyweights. As we say, this is why they play the game. This is it for all the marbles tonight, at least in the Panhandle Conference. The Raiders 22-5 overall, Tallahassee 19-10, but more importantly in the conference, both are 8-3. The winner tonight will cut down the nets as the Panhandle Conference champion. And this should be a goodie, Coach. The house is getting packed.
Well, it's what you play for, and you know, a lot of pride. Both teams have already been determined they'll be in the state tournament. It's just a matter of who goes 1 and who goes 2. But there's always pride in winning the Panhandle Conference because it's such a premier league.
You really would like to do it outright, and the Raiders sure looked like they were going to do it outright, winning 3, but they lost 3 in a row right in the middle of the season, and that's kind of what happened.
Well, I think they just hit a funk where a lot of teams, you know, hit that point in the season where the energy's not there, and you've already beaten some teams, and you just don't come with the same energy you did at the beginning. But this is, we're in a good position right now. We've won a couple of games. We kind of got our mojo back, and I've watched these teams practice, watched the Raiders practice, and they've been practicing with a lot of energy. So look forward to a really good game, and I think this thing that's really helped the Raiders down the stretch here is they've gotten very good play out of a lot of it off the bench.
Bench has been very productive, and you talked about the energy, a lot of energy when they introduced number 2, Shadell Millinghouse, leading scorer for the Raiders, who's been on the bench nursing a hammy.
Well, it's going to be interesting, though, because Shadell has a tendency to want to take the ball to the hole, and we've won 2 ball games by distributing the basketball and getting it inside and playing inside out, and I think he's willing to buy into that, and something we would have to do down the road if we're going to make any kind of run in the postseason.
It was sophomore night, and a lot of these sophomores were just introduced. Interesting starting lineup in it. Mustafa Zhang will not be starting. Be coming off the bench. Terrence Miyambo will jump it for the Raiders.
He turned an ankle back against Chipola, and it's still a little tender, but
Miyambo controls the tip, and the Raiders have it in the half-court set to open the game. Again, both these teams 8-3 inside to Feister, who lost it. He's going to think about doing something with it. He dribbles it out, and he double dribbles.
He's got the look to score down there. He doesn't put any pressure on the defense when he catches it. He just becomes a facilitator wanting to pass the ball.
Dave Sean Smith guarded by Millinghouse. Millinghouse again with that hamstring injury. Missed, I believe it was 3 games. Skip pass across court. Jumper for 3, way short.
Tallahassee likes to shoot the 3. Especially they're going to run the floor. They're going to put people in both corners on the offensive end and dare you to leave them open.
A great year for head coach Mark White in his first year at Tallahassee. Eddie Barnes, a long-timer, retired. Raiders have it in the half-court set. Edwards picked up his dribble. Now he'll get it back. 15 to shoot. Edwards explodes toward the hole, and it gets the roll. Darrell Edwards.
Nice to get on the board first.
Javon Powell cross court jumper for a 3 for Smith, and it in and out. High rebound. Feister comes out of there with it. So Will, the sophomore out of Lyon, France, with the rebound. Wilson Frame out in the corner, and we're going to first foul of the game is going to be on Jared Wilson Frame, I believe. Yes, and that's the call. Wilson Frame averaging 14.7 a game. Really had to pick up the slack with Millinghouse out as well.
Well, it's been a collective effort.
Raiders in that 1-3-1 half-court zone defense. It was so effective last game against Chipola. Or Gulf Coast, excuse me. Minute and a half gone here in the opening half. Tom Purcell, Coach Ray Ross, the Hall of Famer with you for this all-important game. Like why you play the game. Edwards, guarded by Smith. Not going to let him go right, and he goes right. Pull-up jumper. No, underneath he was looking on Mayamba for a
too
cut.
hard a pass, short distance. Good thought, just poor execution.
Interesting, a lot of sophomores wondering where they're going to go after this year if they'll keep it playing. Many of them came here. Millinghouse coming from Southern Miss. Fouls on Mayamba. Clock is stuck and they don't see it. There it goes. Millinghouse with a run out. Got it.
Tallahassee timeout.
Quick timeout by Coach Mark White. Sorry to yell clock, but the officials didn't see it. The clock had stuck. 30-second timeout here early on.
I think the energy's there for both teams. It's just a matter now of executing and not getting caught up in the intensity level where you're trying to make things happen too quickly.
As you're watching from the TV, the Raider Club side across the way, pretty much full. There's a few empty seats, one and so here and there, a lot of them being saved. And then behind us, with the visitors and the general admission completely full.
So, this is what the Panhandle basketball is all about. And you got the two top teams playing, and it's a show.
4 minutes, 4 points for the Raiders. Excuse me, 2 minutes gone, 4 points. In the corner goes Powell. He'll go inside. And the miss and the putback is good by Stavion Allen. 4-2. Edwards. Cross-court pass. Mayamba won't go. And boy, what a turn on the Jets did Smith. And lost out of bounds. It will stay with Tallahassee.
Good hustle on the defensive end, though. I like their energy level.
Smith up top, right side. Simmons penetrates 3 dribbles and goes up and misses. Putback is good. That was one of 2 people has not been called out by the official score or by Dana Fusco. And Wilson frame penetrates. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Edwards went down it on the baseline. Mayamba. Fresh clock for the Raiders. Tied early on. This one could go the distance, maybe even past the distance in the OT. Who knows? Mayamba pulls that back. Long 3 attempt. Rattles in and out. Rebound Feister. They said it's off his leg, and Will wanted a foul. Going to try to state his case, but it's not going to work. And he soccer kicks it over to the bench. For all here, a minute. It's at the 6:25 mark. And a turnover by Tallahassee. This one's going to go down court to Millinghouse. Millinghouse rocks the house with a dunk, and it's 6-4. Again, we're being heard on the radio over in Tallahassee. Try to be as descriptive as we can, but understand our main feed here is a video broadcast. Inside to Stavion Allen, and it goes.
A little soft inside that time. Got to pick that deep.
Wilson frame. He's been deadly from that 3. He still is. He's hot from the Gulf Coast game. 9-6 Raiders. And blocked by Feister. They're going to say Will got him with a body. First foul on Will, 13 foul. At the line, David Simmons out of Henderson, Kentucky.
Good player.
Simmons averaging 14-4 a game, but only 57% from the free throw line. He misses the first.
Henderson, Kentucky's not far from where I was born.
Second free throw attempt as Rodriguez checks in for the Raiders. Jerome Rodriguez.
He's been playing really well lately. He played really well against Chipola.
Along with Mayamba. So Mayamba nursing that ankle. Really a presence in the post.
Mustafa's back in too.
Excuse me, Mustafa Zhang. Not Mayamba, Zhang was in the game. Rebound Rodriguez. Kick out to Wilson Frame. He gets it. 12-7, 5-point lead. All back and forth and a three attempt, no good. Rebound Wilson Frame. Raiders going transition. Well, to Wilson Frame from Rodriguez. Nice extra pass from Jerome. And Rodriguez with another board. Millinghouse on the fast break. We traveled. (14-7). And we need a jersey. The warm-up came off with no jersey on underneath, so that's not a good sign. That'll drive you batty as a coach, won't it? Pull your warm-up off and there's no jersey underneath?
It could be worse.
Yeah, it could be. 5 minutes gone here in the opening half. Swing pass out in the corner for three, short. And last touched by Tallahassee. Austin Grimes, the guilty party. Raiders will bring it back the other way with no pressure.
We got Keith Pinkney in now at point, giving Shadell a little break.
Pinkney, a true point guard, or he's been pretty much the point guard, because a lot of the Raiders has to do a lot of things. Inside, Jerome Rodriguez with a nice pass.
Nice
from
pass
Wilson
by
Frame.
Great pass, great team basketball.
Ryan Johnson up top. Over to left, Javon Powell. Short, another rebound. Wilson Frame, here come the Raiders. Tallahassee's been cold the last few possessions. In the corner, Edwards. Got it for three. Timeout, Tallahassee. 19-7. Raiders have opened up a 12-point lead.
They're doing it by playing really good defense, a lot of energy on the defensive end. They're extending the floor in their break and knocking down some shots.
Full timeout. We'll take time as well. 19-7. Raiders on top here early on. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. After the timeout, it's Raiders by 12 early on, but we've got a long way to go.
Like 36 minutes.
Yeah. Wilson, Frame, Rodriguez, Pinkney, Zhang, and Edwards in the game for the Raiders. The bench has proved very effective this year for the Raiders, and that one's a unforced turnover by Tallahassee. Coach Steve DeMeo once again going tireless tonight.
That seems to be the trend.
Steve
a lot
Forbes,
of coaches.
the first thing that came off was his coach for DeMeo. It's the tie. Long three attempt short. And here come the Eagles. Pushing tempo. And travel on back the other way. It seemed like Mike Bray jumped on the mock turtleneck look, and then he went tieless, and now everybody's following suit.
Yeah. Patino's even going tieless. That's amazing.
Up in Indiana a couple weeks ago, and I saw Stan Van Gundy. I'm glad he decided to ditch the mock. He looks better tieless. Baseline. Oh, that one's thrown away. A race for it. It'll be backcourt violation, but Tallahassee gets it. And a steal by Wilson Frame. Boy, nice balance by keeping that under control. Wilson Frame going coast to coast, won't fall. Tries to put back and got fouled. Raiders huddling up. The officials saying, let's get it going. Wilson Frame shooting just shy of 70% from the free throw line for the year. String music on the first one. Millinghouse back in, and Edwards will get a seat, get a rest. Wilson Frame perfect on both. Counting that 3-point, he hasn't touched the rim on any of them. Penetration by Simmons, kicks it out. And nice body control, but short. The putback is good by Deion Butte. 21-9, your margin. Mustafa Jang got it stripped underneath. And the Raiders with a wasted possession. Tallahassee comes back the other way and scores again. So two scores by Tallahassee, empty possession by the Raiders. 21-11 as we approach 12 minutes to play. Opening half.
A little 1-3-1 Tallahassee here.
Rodriguez, jump hook, won't go. And they're going to call Mustafa on the back.
Referee was in a bad angle to make that call.
Now into the game comes Dante Sterling with his jersey this time. He gets a smile from Millinghouse. He said, "You got your gear on now, huh?" Simmons back to Powell. Simmons from the free throw line, inside working the paint, and good is Deion Butte. Oh, they're going to call traveling violation. And Coach Mark White's beside himself. He can't believe it. Pickney gets the high ball screen from Rodriguez. And another traveling, this time on Sterling. So back-to-back travels both in, and guess what? We're going to have a media timeout. Pause to refresh. We'll do the same. It's a 10-point lead for the Raiders, 21-11. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. After the timeout, it's been all Raiders early on, 10-point lead halfway through the first half. Or we're working on halfway through, not there yet. Another turnover by the Eagles. Pickney. After three passes, Pickney gets it back. High ball screen, penetrating. Baseline going with Mayamba. Mayamba got it blocked. Here come the Eagles the other way. Very athletic, this Eagle team. And blocked for the last touch by Millinghouse. Tallahassee will have it on the baseline. Again, if you're listening by radio, Tallahassee trails by 10, 21-11. And a steal by the Raiders. Millinghouse comes out with it. It's a 3-on-2. And easy pickings, nice pass.
Great pass break that time.
To Wilson Frame. Tallahassee trying to go coast to coast with it and turns it over on the miss. It's a 12-point Raider lead. We saw in the women's game how quickly that can change.
Yep.
Lady Raiders at halftime are at 26 points. At the end of the game, they ended up with 83. 86, excuse me. Another turnover by the Raiders. Here comes Tallahassee. Accelerating and got fouled was Deshaun Smith. Smith will go to the line. He's a 6'1" sophomore. Ribault High School in Jacksonville is where he was home, calls home. First free throw was good. Cuts the deficit to 11. Coach DeMayo having a little conversation with the official. When I see that over there, I always think of Patrick Harrington one day asking me, what's that official's name? He wanted to know all their names before the game. Get personal with him. He was something else. Edwards in the left wing. Rodriguez has it up top. Wilson framed for three. Just missed, but Edwards with a long rebound. Comes out, goes baseline. Tipped. And last touch by Tallahassee. Raiders will have it side out. 11-point lead. 10-11 to play in the opening half. Winner take all as far as the Panhandle Conference goes. And it's a grind. The Raiders started that 3-game slide at home against Chipola. We went like, what's happening? And then lost 2 more to Tallahassee and Pensacola on the road. But have won the rest of them. Here's Smith for Tallahassee. Long 3 attempt in and out for Lewis. Here come the Raiders. They have numbers, 3-on-2. Nice pass to Wilson frame. He goes up. What a play.
He plays through contact very well.
You can tell Jared Wilson frame has spent some time in the weight room. He's strong. And going to have a travel, and we do.
You know, he's from Connecticut. I think Wichita State. Went to a couple prep schools in Wichita. Helped put him at Hutch. He stayed there for a semester. Didn't like it. Transferred here. He's really been a great contributor.
13-point lead for the Raiders. Inside to Feister. He came out of there and kicked it out. 3 attempt, no good by Millinghouse. Raiders lead 25-12. 3 attempt short, but the long rebound goes to Tallahassee. Another 3 attempt, it's short, and rebound Wilson frame. Cross court pass. Edwards for 3. He nails it. 28-12 Raiders at the 9-minute mark. Lewis swings it out to Smith, who will shoot the 3, and he nails it. So the 3 is answered. 28-15, 13-point lead for the Raiders. 8.5 to play. Left side. Millinghouse. Wilson frame. Why not another one? He gets the roll. It does. And Millinghouse, the basket will count, but a foul away from the play on Millinghouse.
I don't know what that was. It's a foul.
They called the foul on Millinghouse away from the play. And Coach DeMayo is trying to get the same thing. Full timeout. 1 minute. Let's pause to refresh. 31-15 Raiders. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Back at the arena at Niceville on the campus at Northwest Florida State. It's not completely full, but it's as big as any crowd we've seen this year.
Yeah, Mustafa turned his ankle again, same one, so he'll be out probably the rest of the game.
And that's big for the 6'9" freshman out of the Senegal who can be such a factor. Tallahassee in the front court. Austin Grimes, backdoor pass to Stavian Allen. Edwards brings it up over to Shadell. And Jerome Rodriguez, he turns it over. Here come the Eagles the other way, 2-on-1. And last touch by the Eagles. Raiders got away with one there. 31-17 if you're listening on radio over in Leon County. Raiders shooting 100% from the free throw line, 57 from the floor at the last break. 50% from behind three, as that one's a foul, and Will Feister will go to the line. Fouls on Deshaun Smith, his first. Will Feister from Lyon, France, 6'9". He's a fan favorite, especially with the ladies.
Very good student.
He is. Yes. Heard him talk about his grade point average, 3.89 or something.
Yeah,
like
almost
that.
4 points. Well, I will say this: the people don't make a big deal of this, but the 12 scholarship players the first semester had a collective grade point average of 3.1.
Wow, that's great. Second free throw missed by Will. And Millinghouse with another quick foul. I think that may be his third. No, second.
Second.
DeMayo will waste no time, get Keith Pinkney in there to has a little insurance policy. Shadell frustrated. He's been working through that hamstring injury. He got called for two quick ones, one away from the ball. Now that one short. And that's going to stay this way with Tallahassee on the baseline. Last touch by Feister. Inbound, last touch, and go say it's the Raiders' ball. And Coach White's he's ready to blow a gasket. He's thinking, how could that be Raiders' ball? He wants a timeout. He's screaming for a timeout. And we'll see if this one's a full or not. I'm not sure who he's madder at. The call, 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. As they're panning the stands here. Need to have a kiss cam.
I think they, from a coaching standpoint, when you're down, it doesn't take much to think you should have been called. You get frustrated in the heat of the moment. I think officials are wise sometimes to give coaches a little bit of slack, and they're doing that.
32-17. Raiders on top. 7:28 to play in the opening half.
Tallahassee setting up in low press here.
Broken easily by the Raiders. Feister has it left side. Inside to Wilson frame. Skip pass cross court. Edwards elevates and nails it for two.
Good ball movement that time.
34-17. Good guys on top. Three attempt for Tallahassee. In and out. Rebound. Edwards. Raiders on the move. Wilson frame from the corner. Another three. The points are piling up for the Raiders. They lead by 20. Jumper long. Rebound. Edwards. Raiders in. Fast pace. Rodriguez with the slam. 39-17. Another steal. but turns it back to Tallahassee. Eagles. Jumper for three, won't go. Rebound, how about that, Edwards? Only 6'4", and he's been the chairman of the boards the last few possessions. Pinkney will dribble it back.
Slow it down a little bit.
6 minutes
Plenty
to play.
time on the clock.
Wilson frame. Raiders killing clock with 9 seconds. Rodriguez with the feed. 41-17 Raiders. Jumper for three, won't go. Raiders hesitated and Tallahassee got the offensive board. Johnson, back to Lewis. Lewis, bounce pass and lost out of bounds into the cheerleaders. It'll be Raiders possession.
Another timeout.
The fans are loving it. 41-17 Raiders.
Raiders are playing like they did earlier in the year. They got their mojo back and playing with a lot of confidence.
Full timeout. We'll take time as well. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Coach Ray Ross just looking at some stats, and they are hot. Raiders shooting 64% from the floor as compared to 26% for the Eagles.
Well, and also they've rebounded. It's 19 to 11, which has been able to trigger some of these transition baskets.
The Eagles 1 for 12 behind the three-point line. The Raiders 6 for 11. Pinkney brings it up, guarded by Lewis. High ball screen set by Feister. And they kick out the extra pass. Here's Edwards. In and out. Scramble for it. Rashad Lewis comes out with it for Tallahassee. Acceleration and won't go by Smith. Left-handed putback won't go by Butte. In a fight, scramble for the jump ball. They're going to call jump ball. Possession will stay with Tallahassee. From the baseline, Javon Powell will inbound it as we have 5 minutes and 1 second left here in the first half. For three. It goes.
Nice roll that time.
41 to 20. Edwards will take his time and set it up. Skip pass, one more for three, won't go. Feister misses the rebound. Here comes Tallahassee with Javon Powell. Powell in the corner to Lewis. Misses everything. Feister with the catch, and he gives it up to Wilson Frame. Short jump shot, good by Keith Pinkney. 23-point lead for the good guys. Long three attempt by Jay Sean Smith, and he drains it. Back to 20-point lead, 43-23, with approaching 4 minutes. Wilson Frame gives it back up to Pinkney. Wilson Frame for three. Oh my gosh, he's feeling it. He fell and slid back to half court and hit nothing but nylon. 46 to 23, and a touch foul on Edwards. He's not happy about that. .342 to play opening half. It's been all Raiders. unofficially. Wilson Frame with 23 points so
That
far.
last foul was on Frame. And
Wilson Frame, his second foul, and he'll take a seat for the rest of the half. No sense in the chance of getting him picking up a third.
you got Shadell back in with 2, though. That's going to be a big factor.
Second free throw missed. Rebound by Feister. Here come the Raiders. Pinckney will go in and then pull it back, and he's got the left wing. Feister's going to attempt the high ball screen, will run away from it. Millinghouse, nice move, just short. Feister tried a one-hand putback, and it won't fall. 3:20 to play, first half. From the corner for 3. Won't go. Rebound, Edwards. Edwards unofficially, 7 rebounds. Long 3 attempt for Dante Sterling. With his jersey
He
on.
had a really good game against Chipola at 22 the other night. Played really well.
And a steal by Millinghouse. Millinghouse going to take this one the distance. Got caught in the air, and they're going to call a foul. Dangerously close to traveling.
Yeah, or a charge.
Foul's on Javon Powell. They're going to call it on the floor. So Edwards will inbound at baseline. And an easy pickings for Will Feister. .51-24 with 2.5 to play. Crossover move, goes inside, got the basket and got the foul. So Deshaun Smith will go to the line for Tallahassee.
Got a little soft on that.
Smith, a 74% free throw shooter. One of the few players on the Tallahassee roster from Florida. Rebound High School over Jacksonville, and misses the free throw. Mayamba with the rebound, so Mayamba having to pick the slack up as Mustafa Zhang with that bum ankle. And Tallahassee comes out of there with it on the scramble off the high ball screen, and it goes.
Cannot split that like that. You got to.
51-28, 2 minutes to play here, opening half. The Raiders split the ball screen. Millinghouse, and he got out of control and lost it. Tallahassee comes back the other way. In the corner for 3. Nailed it. Smith and Coach DeMayo wants, and he's hot. Tallahassee getting a little bit of a roll going here. 32nd timeout by Coach Steve DeMayo. He doesn't want this half to end the wrong way.
Well, we got a little careless on both ends, trying to double team and 3 straight turnovers by doing that. And our momentum's going toward our basket. They steal it, and we've got nobody back. And they do a good job. Tallahassee does a great job of running to the corners, and that's their game, is try to hit those threes in the corner. You go out, then release one-on-one inside. And they've been very effective with it.
51-31, it's a 20-point lead. Tallahassee with 6 straight unanswered. As Edwards will bring it up. Will walk it up, and he'll be picked up by Deshaun Smith. They'll come over on Edwards and double him, and another turnover, this time last touch by Tallahassee. They jumped the screen with 2 men and doubled Edwards. And
we need to slip somebody in that, to the basket, though.
16 on the shot clock. Pinckney off the high screen. They're going to jump it again. Now we skip it over in the corner for 3. Dante Sterling. Inside look won't go. Rebound, Rodriguez. And Edwards got fouled. They're going to call Edwards for the charge. Fans can't believe that one.
He did lean into him a little bit with his off arm.
His first foul. It's hard to believe as hard as Edwards plays, that's his first foul.
He's so quick you don't see him foul.
Yeah. Smith to Powell, right side between the legs, and here comes Millinghouse. It's a 2-on-1. Shadell trying to get the alley-oop to Sterling, and last touch by Tallahassee. 54-31 your score. Raiders on top since they started opening it up early on. Three-pointer, good by Sterling.
He's uncanny sometimes.
He's in a zone. Both he and Wilson frame as a Simmons. Simmons was the big player when they visited here earlier this season. 23 seconds, 57-33, 24-point lead for the Raiders. They'll just wind this down.
That center line a little bit.
Shot clock and game clock differential about a second. And off that high screen, they'll jump it again. Here's Millinghouse. He'll penetrate. Try to get it inside to Rodriguez. Can't do it. 2 seconds, 1 second, and it's short. And that's going to do it for the first half. Again, we'll take an intermission. Refresh your browser if you're watching live, but right now, it's a dandy if you're a Raider fan. 57-33. We'll be back for the second half in about 15 minutes. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Florida State. It's a 24-point lead for the Raiders. Would like to close this thing out, but you saw what happened in the women's game. Anything can happen. Raiders will have it to start the second half, moving from our left to our right as you are watching on TV. Or on your computer screen, I should say. Millinghouse with a crossover. Tallahassee. Tough defense. Feister in and out to Wilson frame. That's going to be just a little long. I think that's the first time he's touched the rim in about 40 minutes. Jumper in and out. Feister with the rebound. The Raiders, that won't go. Going to have a foul on the floor. Raiders out-rebounding Tallahassee, 24-15. Edwards leading the way with 6. Feister now has 5. From the baseline. Edwards, he'll go baseline, and he got fouled.
Well, the most important, impressive thing in that first half is we had 19 assists to their 3.
That's that extra pass. Edwards from the baseline. Gets it into Mayamba late, but not late enough to call warrant of 5 seconds. Now Edwards, guarded by Smith. Off his leg. 18 to shoot, still a lot of time. Edwards, right side. Off his high ball screen, Wilson frame. There's that extra pass. Feister, make one more.
Too hard.
Yeah. Feister had the baseline. You wonder why he didn't go up. Still 24-point lead for the Raiders. For 3. That's the way Tallahassee has to get back in this thing, is bust down threes, and that's Rashad Lee. Leads 21, 57-36 with a minute 15 gone in the second half. Edwards dribbles left, high ball screen, and it's stolen by Powell. Off comes the coach for Coach Steve DeMayo. He's not having it. Edwards. High screen, and he'll double. They've been doubling off of that since middle first half, excuse me. Mayamba, he got fouled up there on the second attempt. Terrence Mayamba from Libreville, Gabon.
Very good athlete. Just got to hold his game to understanding what he can do and what he can't do.
First free throw is made by Terrence. It's spelled T-H-E-R-E-N-C-E. Averaging 56% from the line, but he makes both of those.
Got to get out and cover the three-point shooters.
Because they will launch them. There's a baseline move, and Mayamba took the charge, and he got it.
He's the best we have on the team in taking charges. He does a great job of it.
As we're waiting for a few seconds, not sure what, but we're going to get it in play now. 59-38 for those of you listening on radio over in Leon County and beyond. It's been all Raiders since midway through the second half. And that's almost a given, Coach. Every time that we're going to set that high ball screen, they're going to double it.
It's his third foul.
And that's, like you said, 3 on Javon Powell. Edwards penetrates, goes up, and gets it. So Darrell Edwards out of Fresno High School in Fresno, California.
Has a lot of upside.
Sure does. We'll try to make the three-point play the old-fashioned way. Shoots 73% from the year from the free throw line. Kind of an interesting motion. Missed that. almost stops when he shoots. 61-38, Raiders on top. And Mayumba went down, but this time they said he was moving.
Yeah, he got there a little late.
He's got a big smile on his face too. He goes, I gave it my shot. Gave it my best.
We got to get our energy back up.
First free throw good by Simmons. He was the star for Tallahassee the first time we tipped it with these guys over here. This free throw can get them to 21, and it is short, and Feister with a rebound. Edwards brings it up, guarded by Javon Powell. Wilson frame. Back to Edwards. Tried to find Feister on a cut, and Feister reached out. Will get called for the foul. 61-39 with 17-16 to play in the second half. If you're watching on your screen, you can see just that, but you might be listening over Tallahassee via radio. Eagles almost turn it over. They have 16 to shoot for three, and we foul shooting the three. So Mayumba foul shooting the three, and normally he's the substitute or one that comes in for Mustafa Zhang, who is out with an ankle. So that's three on Mayumba.
Might have to put Jerome back in. Jerome played very well in the first half.
So Rashad Lewis, 5'8", sophomore guard out of Brooklyn, New York, makes the first. It's fist tap from three of his players. There's the second. He makes them both. He'll get one more shot at it.
Got to start getting some energy, get the crowd back in this game.
And he makes all three. Leads down to 19, 61-42. Edwards looking for Feister, and Feister wasn't looking for it and stepped on the boundary in front of the Raider bench, so the Raiders caught a break. Coach DeMayo said he's seen enough for now. He wants a timeout.
Full timeout.
He'll take the 60, so we'll do the same. The lead's down to 19, 61-42. We'll be back after these words. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. DeMayo just trying to right the ship a little bit.
They outscored us in the first 4 minutes, 9-4.
And once again, they're going to double that ball screen, which is going to leave somebody open. Millinghouse working around the Wilson frame, the extra pass to Mayumba. He'll go baseline with it and just easy dunk it in. Simmons going fast.
That's 4 on
Mayumba, that's his fourth. Oh, Will Feister with fourth. So here comes Jerome Rodriguez, Dominican Republic, a 6'7" freshman. He'll come in after the first free throw, which was missed. Coach DeMayo having a talk with him, and Will saying, I can't take the foul back, Coach, it's on me. Second free throw good by Simmons. 20-point game. Hate to see that lead go away, but it sure is better being up by 20 than down. Once again, they jumped the ball screen, but it's controlled by the Raiders. Last touched by the Eagles. Wilson Frame will inbound it, side out, right across the way. Edwards. 6'4" out of Fresno, California. Here's Wilson Frame. He goes in and out. He hasn't found the range this half. Last half he couldn't miss. This time it was the Raiders that almost jumped the screen. Here's for three. Way short. Edwards with the rebound. Raiders are unable to get out in transition this half. Tallahassee doing a job getting back and stopping it. Wilson Frame off the glass and it goes.
Getting the Mo back a little bit.
Leads up to 22. They're going to say kick ball. The Raiders thought they were going to have a run out. Ryan Johnson. Guarded by Mayamba. And he'll take the three over Rodriguez. Misses. Mayamba with the rebound. And he loses it. Tallahassee gets it back in the front court. For three. In and out. Rebound Edwards. Here come the Raiders. Wilson Frame. Thought about it. Gave it up to Rodriguez. And a foul on the floor. That's 7 quick fouls on Tallahassee, so the Raiders are in the bonus for now. Substitutions coming in for the Raiders. Pinckney and Dante Sterling.
Powell has 4 fouls on him.
Santiago, Dominican Republic, where Jerome calls home, and he missed the first, and he won't get a second. Inside. Oh, traveling. Stavion Allen drug that pivot foot.
Rodriguez played on the Dominican national team last summer, the junior team, which got a lot of exposure. And he and Mustafa played together last year in high school.
Raiders being patient. Up 22. Sterling, long pass. Wilson Frame. He still hasn't found it on this end of the floor. 65-43, Raiders on top. Penetration by Simmons, and he got fouled. Jerome, that's his second foul. So Simmons, with these fouls on the Raiders, it's stopping the game. Clock being stopped and giving Tallahassee chances to get back in. Simmons missed the first. Again, we're simulcasting this over on Tallahassee Radio. Makes the second. 65-44 your score. Raiders on top by 21. Millinghouse, and throws that one. Looking for a cutting Dante Sterling. Found a cheerleader. Six minutes gone here in the second half. 14 to play. Tallahassee trying desperately to get back in it. They turn it over. Here comes Pinckney. Raiders looking for numbers. Like stop and go by Pinckney.
Great job. Great basketball move that time.
23-point lead for the Raiders at 13 and a half to play. Penetration inside and goes for Austin Grimes. First time we've called Grimes' name all night. First basket. Millinghouse. And they'll double again. Extra pass in the corner. And blocked. Sterling went up for a reverse layup and it's blocked. Here comes Simmons. Easily done. Keith Pinkney. 6'2" out of Miller Grove High School in Atlanta. Off the high screen. Inside to Jerome. Rodriguez goes up and works it in. One of those lunch pail moves there.
Yep. He's a blue-collar player, and he's very good at it.
And here we go. Well, Jared Wilson frame. Showtime.
Maybe he get his touch back.
71-48. Long three attempt. Won't go. Rebound Tallahassee. The putback won't go. A third shot does. Austin Grimes call his name twice within 60 seconds. 12 minutes to play. 71-50 your score. In the corner for three. Shadell Millinghouse.
He's touched back a little bit.
Try to jump another one, did Wilson frame. Jumper from the free throw line won't fall. Tallahassee works to get the board, and they do. Ryan Johnson puts it back in.
Not too many people bailing out.
Raiders trying to get out on the break and nobody to rebound. Millinghouse for three. It won't go. Sterling just overran the rebound. I thought he would have a slam dunk putback. And here come the Raiders again. Rodriguez with a little interference being run as well. But it's all legal, and it's a timeout. 76-52, full timeout. They're on their feet here in the arena on Mickey Ingley Court. We'll be back after these words. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Another 57 seconds. We'll be halfway done with this half. It's been a little back and forth this half, but the Raiders still hold that lead at 24. Tallahassee working against that zone of the Raiders. It's proved so effective lately. And lost out of bounds. Unforced turnover.
Immediate timeout.
We just had a 1-minute timeout. We'll have another one. This one will be about 75 seconds. No change. 76-52. Back after these words. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Now we're almost halfway through. 76-52 Raiders trying to hang on and win the Panhandle Conference outright. As you and I talked during a timeout, even more important for the to win the state tournament because of the quality of losses for the Raiders. Here's a jumper. Goes for T.J. Bogan. And Raiders come out again with it. Foul on Simmons. And Simmons is teed up. Simmons thought he got all ball on the layup.
Yeah. Frustration foul that time.
So Edwards will shoot the two. Misses the first. And then we'll have the technical. Makes that.
Actually, Edwards shot the technical.
Shot the technical,
That
so
would
now
play
we've got
on with
the one.
the Keiths too.
Pinkney misses the front end.
He's a better free throw shooter than that.
Missed both.
Ball's coming off his hand sideways.
Pinkney's a 60% free throw shooter. And Mayamba, that's his fourth.
It's on
I was on
Pinkney.
Pinkney. Oh, I saw the zero on the official. I thought it was, and Mayamba went me. Not so bad. Pinkney's first. From the side out, they'll inbound it. And almost stolen. It is stolen by the Raiders again, trying to get it down forward and lost out of bounds. Mayamba's trying to say, I was pushed. Fans not liking it. So 10:01, we're almost at the halfway point.
We can't get there, can we?
We're there now. Smith.
He's a little bit carrying him.
Extra pass over in the corner. And the skip pass. Baseline goes. Brian Johnson. So it's 80-54. Edwards. Bogan. To Pinkney. Pinkney having to work for it. TJ going baseline. Goes up off the glass and goes. Nice play by Bogan, who doesn't see a lot of action. Jerome Rodriguez with the rebound.
They got hurt early in the year before the season started, really slow recovering.
Edwards. No foul, but Mayamba comes out with it. 14 to shoot. Edwards kind of trapped on the baseline. He'll take a couple dribbles out. 9 to shoot. He's looking at it. Going baseline, reverse it. Give it to Rodriguez for the slam. 30-point lead for the Raiders. 8.5 to play. Frustration continues for Tallahassee with a travel. Full timeout called by Coach DeMayo. He wants to talk about it. We'll talk about it offline as well, but good guys on top by 30. We'll be back after these words. Raider basketball will continue on Emerald Coast TV. Arena. Want to give a shout out to someone. I'm sure he's not listening, but a lot of his fans are. Good friend Sherman Moon, who's going through the battle right now. He's up at UAB. Just won the Colonel Al Byrne Award, well deserved by the All Sports Association. We hope things go well for you Monday, Sherman. 30-point lead for the good guys. Pinkney. Step back. Now he's going to go in. Pinkney off the glass. It won't fall though. And Mayamba with a reach-in steal. Off the glass, won't go. TJ Bogan, I think, is going to be called for the foul. Nope, Terrence Mayamba on the call. That's his fourth. Malik Petway will check in. So Mayamba will get a seat probably for the next 4 minutes. Petway out of Waterbury, Connecticut comes in. First free throw is good by
Petway's. Malik has played really well in spots.
Both free throws made by Smith. Rodriguez with a high ball screen, and he'll run back, set back up. And he's going to have to come out for some help. Edwards off the screen, won't go. 7.5 to play. 84-56. Raiders on top here in the second half. Long three attempt. Good by Rashad Lewis. Dangerously close to fouling that three.
He's so small, it's hard not to foul him.
Yeah. Nice save. Nice save by the play-by-play. Came right at us. TJ Bogan will inbound it. Side out. 7:13 to play if you're listening on the radio. Raiders on top, 84-59. Winner and wins the Panhandle Conference outright tonight.
Bad miss.
Bad miss that time by Jerome Rodriguez. Skip out left side, runner short. We'll say you just never know how the schedule or how your team will play out. As that's stolen by Tallahassee. But the Raiders, the beneficiary of having Tallahassee at home twice this year.
It's just the way it rotates.
Yep. Edwards, left side. Rodriguez. Over to Bogan. Bogan got taken away from us, so the Raiders come up empty again. 6 minutes, 15 seconds to play. 84-61 in the basket and the foul. Damian Prehay with the basket. 84-63. This to cut the lead to 20. It was just 30 a few minutes ago. Now Will Feister comes back in with 4. Prehay to cut the lead to 20, and he does. 84-64. It looked like a given the Raiders would hit 100 a few minutes ago. Have gone a bit ice cold, a bit cool. Underneath the Feister. Nice backdoor cut by Feister. Nice pass. For 3. And it goes by Ryan Johnson. Feister. Inside, and it goes. An extra pass to Petway. And another assist for the Raiders. 5.5 to play. Jumper from the corner. Won't go. Rebound Raiders, but give it right back to him. I'm not sure why Prehay has a mouthpiece and it hangs out of his mouth the whole game.
Yeah.
For three. Won't go. Rebound. Look at Edwards go over and get it. Here comes Feister. Oh, Feister got bumped. He got hit in the head and they called him for a travel. Looks like we'll have media timeout. That's exactly it. We're going to pause 60 seconds. It's Raiders 88-67 with under 5 to play. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. Rendition of Uptown Funk by the Pep Band. They add a lot to kids from Niceville High School. Buy them a stack of pizzas and some cookies and they're here for free. Huh? 88-67. Tallahassee won't go away. Clawing their way back. Johnson, short. Wilson Frame got hit in the back, no call. Tallahassee has it back. Fresh clock, but they don't need time. I mean, they don't need the clock. They need points. Foul on the floor.
That's 1-1.
Fouls on Malik Petway.
Next foul, both teams.
Double bonus. Earlier tonight, the Lady Raiders wanted to force a play-in game, 86-75, so they'll be playing Tuesday night over at Chipola.
At 6:30.
6:30 our time. At 6:30 Chipola time as well.
Yeah.
For your friends in Tallahassee, 7:30 Eastern. Damian Prehay knocks down the free throw. There it is underneath. Oh, a block. Everybody wanted goaltending. Petway had a chance to throw it down. He laid it in and got knocked away. For three. No good. Rebound. Feister. And he got fouled. He said thank you. And another technical foul. Two T's on Tallahassee at this point.
Who was it on?
They haven't said. So Jared Wilson Frame will shoot the technical. Cold at this end. 68% free throw shooter for the year. Substitution for Tallahassee. Austin Grimes back in the game. One for two. Now Feister will come to the line in the double bonus and will shoot two.
Should be 89, shouldn't it?
Made one of two. Feister knocks down the first one. And the second as well. 91-68 your score. Raiders 4:10 to play. Long three attempt. Won't fall. Rebound Edwards. Being harassed pretty well, and here come the Raiders. And it won't fall again for Petway. For three, and it goes. Javon Powell leads back to 20, 91-71. A lot of ball movement by the Raiders with it never touching the ground. Edwards penetrates. Petway, and he got fouled, and this time it goes. This time it does go.
It was a more difficult shot.
Missed the free throw. As we're approaching 3 minutes, the Raiders by 22. Penetration and the kick out. Long three attempt won't go. Rebound with the Raiders, and now they're trying to spread the floor and run the ball. Last touch by Tallahassee. .2-point lead, under 3 to play. Again, the mouthpiece is never in the mouth. I don't understand it. Edwards. How about that? Oh, it doesn't fall. Stays 93-71 for those listening back in Tallahassee. Long three attempt put back is missed. And Jared Wilson Frame will just slow it down. Jumper from the corner for three. And it goes for Dante Sterling. Full timeout called by the Raiders. Under 2.5 to play. The lead is 25. We'll be back after these words. You're watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV. And 25 seconds until the party. Free throw missed by Simon Okuli. Missed both. And in the game for the Raiders, the fan favorite from Niceville, Nathan Balzar. Out of Rocky Bayou Christian. And if he gets a shot, this place will go nuts. play by Simon O'Cooley. And a foul on number 11, Austin Grimes. Jared Wilson frame at the line to try to add to it, try to hit that 100-point. Makes the first. Trying to hit 100 before the clock hits triple zeros. One step closer.
I think it's Jared's 29th point.
Not only will the Raiders win the Panhandle Conference, they'll win it with a statement win. Looking for Balsar. No, they can't do it. Pinkney with 2, and there's your 100. Big rebound by O'Cooley. Tallahassee timeout. They're going to take a full timeout with 1:39 and then down 29.
I think he's emptying his bench too, maybe.
Again, earlier tonight, the women victorious in a big win, 86-75, sending us into a play-in game Tuesday night against Tallahassee at a neutral site. It's Chipola. That will happen at 6:30 p.m. Central Time. If you're listening in Tallahassee, it's 7:30 p.m. Tallahassee time. The Raider men will cut down the nets at 1:39 seconds. Don't want to get too far ahead of yourself, but it's pretty much a foregone conclusion at this point.
Well, I don't know if they're going to cut the nets down or not. I hope they do, but
sometimes they save that for when they're undefeated.
Well, it's not undefeated. It's just that it's a step, but it's not the destination.
Yep. You've seen this team since they put it together. What are your thoughts on how far they can go?
Well, if they play with energy, they're very good. And I think they're finding their mojo back a little bit. Talent-wise, our starting 5 is not as good as last year's starting 5, but our depth is much better. So you look at the amount of close games we played in the national tournament. We at moments played really, really well. But I think this team has a chance. But last year, team wouldn't have lost 3 games that we lost this year.
Right. State tournament again.
It just depends on...
Basically a regional tournament, but it's in Ocala.
Yeah.
And our region happens to be Florida.
Yeah.
Probably the second largest region, because Texas being the largest region.
Well, they have, I think, maybe 2 or 3 regions in Texas that have spanned, because they'll send at least 2 or 3 teams to the national tournament.
Fans desperately wanting Nathan Balsar to get a score here, number 20. Walk-on player, plays hard out of Rocky Bayou. He's on top. He's gonna give it a shot. It won't go. Put back is up and good by Simon O'Cooley. Raider bench going nuts over there. Big grin on the face of Will Feister as well. As we approach 1 minute in this regular season, the conference season will end. And the Raiders will be 23-5 overall. Short, lost out of bounds, the last touch by the Raiders, so the Eagles will have it on their end. said Tallahassee emptying their bench as well. And here comes Balsar. "35 seconds, and Nathan, they're clearing out for him. And he loses it. More frustration on the kid's face. And it goes 102.73. 24 seconds, and we should just dribble this one out. And your Raiders are victorious. One step and another 2 to go in this road. 102.73, we've got 2.7 seconds. So the legalities of it will have to be inbounded. Oh well, a little statement by the Tallahassee Eagles, but that's going to do it. Congratulations to the Raiders. The ladder is coming out.
Yep.
And they're going to cut down the nets. Again, the women victorious 86-75. They will play Tuesday night at a neutral site in Marietta, Chipola. They will play the Tallahassee Eagles for the chance to play in the state tournament. The men victorious 102-73.
Well, enjoyed it, Tom.
Yeah, it's been a great time, and good luck to the men along the way. We'll be watching, and thanks again to R.J. Burdock for pulling this off like he has the last couple years. 102-73 your final. You've been watching Raider basketball on Emerald Coast TV.
Walk in with that on your neck. Walk in with that on your neck. Coach. The guys will get pumped up about it. Walk in with that on your neck. Yeah!
It was a really good group effort. Our guys have done an incredible job. We're really deep. And our goals are still in place. We got to win a state championship, and then hopefully we can take it to the nationals. Let's see what happens.
That'd be great.
Thanks.
Good job tonight.
Thanks.
Let's go.